Okay, so I just changed some settings. Hopefully, stream will be a little bit better now. Let me refresh on my phone. Okay. I just turned down the overall quality of the stream a bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna have to figure out, like, some sort of plan moving forward. It's usually not this bad. Like, I don't know why I'm having so many problems today. We've had some really bad weather here today. That may have something to do with it. I'm not 100% sure. I'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out moving forward. Alright, back to the game. Sayori. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Sayori, you doing okay? I know. She's obviously not saying how she feels and torturing herself. It's not good. Bottling things up is like the worst way to function as a person. This makes you miserable. Here, let me move the stream so I can monitor while playing at the same time. Okay. Should be good. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Jacob, what's up? It might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but you seemed a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Kind of a stupid mental image, it's funny. That's what I'm picturing, it's pretty good, it's funny. Maybe there's something on her mind. Nothing on her mind at all, she just... Eraser! It's so funny. Alright, let's keep going. That cracks me up. That's such a weird description of something. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jacob. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. You're so upset with me? I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, she's adorable, but like... Speak up, lady, I didn't hear you complaining. You know what I mean? Like... She always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying, maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jacob. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say much, but... Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Uh-huh. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? Such a dumb shit thing to say there. My guy's just like, what? No way. Sayori's always like that. It's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Hehehehe. You're so funny, Jacob. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful, because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. Sayori just gained 10,000 character points. It's more like confirming what I said about her to be true, to be honest, is like, she's not even that close with this girl, and this girl knows, and Sayori is supposedly really close with me, but she never said anything to me about it. I mean, I could understand how people would say the argument I make in a situation like that is like me being willfully clueless, right? Like, oh, you didn't even pick up on the hints, but I don't believe in hints. I believe in, like, if you want something in life, say it. Say it out loud. Tell the person who has it you want it. You know what I mean? Or tell the person you want them. That is the approach. Like, life's too short, you know, to just play around, not say what you mean. I think that's a huge lesson to be taken from this, honestly. It's like suffering in silence leads to misery. And misery is a spiral, like an evil downward spiral that comes from within us that we create for ourselves, you know? Like, we create our own misery in life, I think. Look at me, am I ranting? That's why I like Yuri so much. It's literally, I'm exactly the same. I am that person. I am the character type they wrote her as, basically. It's kind of funny. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. That's a fair point. I can understand, you know? Like, and love is a feeling. And like one of my favorite lyrics in any song is in a Death Cab for Cutie song called Lightness, and the lyric is, you shouldn't think what you're feeling. Like, love is a feeling, right? I use a lot of logic in my life, sometimes to a fault, in situations maybe I shouldn't. I think your love and my logic are equally valuable. I think that's a beautiful thing in a way. Like, my love, it would lead me to etc, etc, and yours is like very feeling and abstract. I think that's beautiful. Really caring about someone and loving someone, it's practically the same thing. I think it's okay to say you love things, you know what I mean? I think it's okay. You've liked exactly one fictional character? Who is it? Tell me who it is, I'm curious. You're a pretty fun viewer to talk to, by the way, Reblex. I enjoy being able to have a conversation about like what I'm doing, it's really nice. Someone from Deltarune. Exciting! Okay. I gotta play Deltarune. I'm putting it high up on the list then. We'll play it next. Also, TY, of course, man. Yeah, you're great. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I am perfect, aren't I? I wish I could do that sunglasses thing. I can't do it. My arms aren't good. I got spaghetti arms. Look at how spaghetti they are. They don't even do nothing. It's like when Harry Potter took his arm and flipped it back. Alright, let's focus here. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? Sunglasses are so dumb. Yeah, the robot looks so funny, and then this is like equally as dumb. Alone with my thoughts? Be even able to tell that I was thinking like that. Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only okay. Troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping them themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. But sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Another fun fact, Deltarune also made me question my sexuality after considering myself 100% straight forever. Hey. Hey. When I was like, I think I was like 16, I don't remember what like started making me think about my own sexuality. It was something. But I realized I was bi, and I was just like, life's fun. Life's fun when you're bi. And I was like telling people, and they were like, you weird, boy. You weird. You strange. And I was just like, I like weenies and ladies. I like everybody. Everybody's worth love, you know? I think like if more people were that way, they wouldn't be so alone. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I think it's great. Well, just like, you know, exploring your own sexuality. It's good. It's healthy, right? But yeah, also, I'm also the kind of person that thinks like in life, um, don't cut yourself off from people, you know? Like to think that there's only one kind of person that exists that could make me happy, it doesn't seem like I'm really being honest with myself if I were to say that, you know? It doesn't feel genuine to who I am. I think the entire world is full of wonderful, kind, nice people. Some shitty people too, but there's a million people out there that I'm sure would be perfectly pleasant for me to sit on a park bench next to and eat ice cream and just not worry. I like to think that like there's a lot of goodness in the world. Amnesia, tectonic plates. Yeah, I think like everyone should be more open to everyone. It'd be great. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Jacob. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ninetales is pretty, I like it all. Alolan Ninetales is very pretty. It's a cool looking Pokemon. It's a really powerful Pokemon too. Aurora Veil Blizzard? Sheesh. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. Alolan Vulpix first fave ever. Is that your favorite Pokemon? Number one is Alolan Vulpix? That's really cool. It's a very cute one. Very cutie. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Even though it sucks. It is horrible. Alolan Vulpix is horrible? I mean, I'm sure it's pretty weak. Alolan Ninetales is strong as hell. It's a really good Pokemon. Well, I guess that was the case. One benefit is a neat egg move and freeze. Yeah, freeze dry. Very, very sick. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. My voice just cracked. I need water. Okay, I still got another water bottle. We're good. Okay. I cannot tell if you like Sayori. I'm gonna be completely honest. He's so confused. I don't think he does. I think he sees her as like a friend. Like a childhood friend. Growing up, like, I had multiple childhood friends that were girls, and like, I never really saw them as a romantic potential person. It's just platonic friendship. So that's kind of what it seems like here. But like, there's moments where the main character is like, why do I care so much about how she feels, you know? But I think that could just be because of his immaturity in life. And I don't mean that in like a mean way at all. It's just in general. Like when you're in high school, your emotions are like out of control. Like mine were like explosive. In any direction, whether it was like positive, negative, happy, sad, whatever. Like any end of the spectrum that I was feeling, it was like, yeah, me too. Like, and like everybody feels that way around you. You know what I mean? Like you're dealing with girls that feel explosive, men that feel explosive too. You know, it's all this chaotic energy, right? And his own feelings could be like he may not even understand them. It may be sort of a situation where he's like he does ask himself, why do I care so much about this girl? Like what is going on? I think that could just be like something he's mistaking as love, like through that platonic love, because you do love your friends. I love my friends to death, truly. Like they're some of the best people I know, and if he's been friends with her since they were little kids or something, like that's a lot of love. It's just not the same kind. It's not like a romantic love. That's kind of how it's felt to me, at least. Is like when he talks about her, it's more like someone he loves, but he's not in love with, you know? Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Very subjective statement from Yuri there that can be applied to us or her. The problem with this sort of game is it's possible to look into stuff too much. So that's the problem with anything that's like subjective in art, which is my favorite kind of art personally. Um, I like when things are up to our interpretation as the audience to kind of discern what the intention was of the creator of the art. Um, you can try to understand the art as much as you want, you can try to understand the creation as much as you want, but something that's beautifully subjective, it lays somewhere in between the two. You can never hit the dart on it perfectly. It's amazing to me. Yuri, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Not a big fan at, not a big fan of thinking. I just like copying and pasting. It's good. It's pretty funny. Um, yeah. I could imagine like young people in the modern world being like frustrated by overthinking. Everything kind of leads you to overthink, you know? Like overuse of social media or like performative politics to some degree, whatever side you're on of whatever. Um, and then like there's a certain lack of self-awareness that goes out the window there. Like you just your self-awareness leaves the less you're able to think about what you do. In every way. You little I'm just saying. Jacob, Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. He just likes her, so he said that. He's just going, excuse me, where's your butt? That's what he did right then. Alright, let's keep going. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. It is what it is. To not be bland. Yeah. I, you're having fun being yourself, and I enjoy it. You're great. Don't even worry. I'm gonna activate bland mode from now. Going into bland mode. Hello, money on Squirtle. Hello, Rebeck. I don't know how to say your name fully, still. But still, we've been talking for like hours and I don't know how to say your name fully. Reblex Live. Okay, Reblex Live. Yeah. Damn it, I don't know how to. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be bland, isn't it? It's camera to focus. Help you be bland. Well, first things first. Number one tip to be bland in life. Let me get the fucking camera to focus here. Jesus. There we go. Number one tip to be bland in life is just copy whatever everyone else is doing. In my opinion. If you see other people doing something, copy it. Oh yeah, dude, me too. We just go, okay. Ugh. Ugh. Gotta hit people with the personality, you know? But yeah, I think like being like an imposter in real life, IRL imposters, pretty sus, pretty bland. Not even a rude way, just in texting. It's yes, I agree. That's exactly what I was talking about too. I had an ex that did that all the time. It's obnoxious. Like I asked you a question and you said okay. That's not a response. Think, use your brain. You have a brain. Think and formulate. Anyway. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? So... Oh, money on Squirtle, Doki Doki Literature Club TM is one of my favorite games. Are you enjoying it? Yes, Reblex Live. I think this game is pretty good. Now smash that like button and the subscribe. Follow me for more. I will be back. We will play whatever game is popular. I will look at the most trending on Twitch and we will play that until everyone hates me or I'm rich. This. That's pretty good. I like that. I still like my text. I want to unlike it. Yeah, it was funny. I like that. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? I feel like, since I've gone with Yuri the first 2 times already, I should probably do that again. I think I'll do that. I think that's the move here. I feel like me doing punctuation adds shaking my head to it, so I should just not. Damn it, did it again. Ah! Alright. So I feel like Sayori could really use a win from me right now, like a W, and it's really tempting to want to pick her, and I hate to tell you that, Reblex Live. I know you're gonna get super excited, but I really want to pick Yuri, because I feel like we just mesh well. Even though she seems kind of weird. I mean, not that weird. She seems smart. I like that. Weird, smart, likes to write. That's me, so it's hard to not just go with her. So childhood friend, BFF who may be sad, or crush. Yeah, that's really the choice here. That's very much what we're dealing with right now. You know what? You made me realize, in my real life, I've made this mistake before. Like, I'm 26, right? I've had many an opportunity where, like, I should have chosen a friend over a girl, like a romantic interest, and I didn't. Few of those friendships I've lost. Those are done. So, should I break the cycles that well, in this game, you get both. Oh, very exciting. It makes me think, like, should I break these cycles that I perpetuate in real life in this game, or should I just do what feels naturally to me within the game? Should I grow within the game, or stay the same? I don't know. About this one, honestly. This feels like an important decision. Do you care about Sayori? Say yes or no. That, I feel like we haven't really spent a lot of time with her, to be honest, in this game. So if I'm going by, like, who I spent more time with and, like, actually feel for as a person, it's not really Sayori. My character is like, yeah, we're childhood friends, yada yada, but yeah, you haven't been talking to her because you've been talking with Yuri. So basically, who I pick first on this list kind of determines like the rest of that day. That's something I didn't even realize so far that I've been doing. Kind of funny. I feel like it would hurt my chances with Yuri if I chose Sayori right now, and that even if I chose Sayori, I haven't chosen her twice already. I thought under Inkster was that going to happen anyway, is kind of what I'm thinking right now. Well, do you care about your chances more than helping your close friend? See, Reflex? You're getting me. You understand me as a person now. I'm aware of the bad I do in life. Sometimes I just choose not to break cycles and I continue them. Should we break this cycle? This is a hard decision to make. Alright, you know what? Don't do the bad. Click Sayori. Click it. You know what? I'm gonna do it for you, Reblex. Whatever happens, happens. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Yeah. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. I keep having to burp. But it's like not coming out. We're good. I had to play my belly like a bongo to get it to go. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, yeah, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Jacob. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. An avoidant stare. That's what I call that. She's avoiding saying what she wants to say. I'm just a little tired today. Hee hee. The sweat, because she's lying. Alright. Tell me if you need anything. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Moni... I keep wanting to say Monica for no reason. I've been saying Monica the entire time. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. So now we go with Yuri. Jacob, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. It's feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with someone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Jacob, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. When you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Jacob. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write, but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Jacob. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? Put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Okay. This is called Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. I'm just checking on stream to make sure it looks good. Yeah, looking good, okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I was going to ruin that whole thing with Yuri, but then I realized I'm not a dick, so I didn't. Thank you, I really enjoyed it. That was really pretty, I thought. Okay. So... closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. That's fire poetry. I have to be completely honest. That section is so good. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding's overrated. That makes sense, Reblex. That is really good poetry, though. That's amazing to me. Wow, understanding is overrated. It's like chef's kiss. That's so good. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. That's a beautiful poem. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Oh no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. Sayori, Monica, Yuri. I like those rankings. Pretty good. Did I just get a text? Let me check my phone, I'm sorry. Good chat. So I'm in a group chat with my friends, separated by how ahead they are of each other. Interesting. I'm in a group chat with my friends called Poop Consumers. It's just for memes and stuff. And one of my friends that I play chess with, Gage, he just changed the name to Giga Chat. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna keep playing in just 1 second. Sayori's the most well-rounded character in this whole Game Zero contest. I love it so much. She seems like, to some extent, like the most realistic for a high schooler, I think. It kind of makes sense that people would consider her well-rounded. She feels very realistic. Okay, we'll continue. You can. The poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Sayori seems most responsible, most caring, most fun to be around, most well-written, great poem, somehow completely tolerates in her... Yeah, that's a good point. Tell me one thing wrong with her. I think she's like kind of emotionally immature. But to be fair, that's like me blaming her for her mental illness, so that's really not a nice thing to do. It's more so like I have depression and anxiety, and like I don't know, I'm kind of an exception to it and how it feels for people because I've like pulled myself out of it. But I mean, I still am depressed. I still have anxiety. It's just I know how to deal with it, you know? So she doesn't seem like she knows how to deal with her sadness or her like her frustrations. I don't really like that. That's about it. That's really the only thing I could say about it. I also have like a weird thing about people not saying how they feel. Like whether you're unhappy or happy with something. Like say how you feel. The people in the room around you want to know. You know what I mean? She's super sweet though. Yeah, she does try really hard to make everybody else happy. not her though. You know what I mean? That's not a healthy way to yeah, she's unaware of what to do. That's a fair point. She needs help. Is really what it is. Like somebody to be her good friend and like help her figure out what's going on in her head. I think I would make a better friend to her than like a romantic partner to her. Is how I see it. I don't think she needs a romantic partner. Like when I was down bad, I really didn't. She's stuck in her mindset. You can't say she's the worst person for this. Yeah, that's a good point. Like I said, she needs a good friend to like help her get out of that mindset. Um, and like I was saying earlier, the main character's feelings for her could be kind of gray just due to their childhood together and his age, him not knowing what kind of love he feels for her. For her, it could be the exact same. Like her feeling of like, oh, it seems like she kind of likes me a lot, but she's not saying it and all this. I don't know. Like, maybe she doesn't know the difference. Maybe she just needs a good friend and she thinks she needs more than that. Because she doesn't know what she wants, right? It's a rough situation to be in. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. I'm actually getting kind of hungry, and like I need to make something to eat soon. We'll finish these, and then the next time I can save after doing these poems, I'm gonna probably end stream, and then I'll start back up shortly after. No thanks. You didn't even... Next. She hates me, dude. She hates me. She hates the poem. She hates the poetry. She's like... She can't stand me. That's hilarious. Natsuki knows what you want, and she's not having it. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. She says how she feels. I could respect that. Hi, Jacob. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well... Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I gotta move my legs. Oh. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Fun fact, she's the only one who ever acknowledges him being bitchy, bitchy, bitch. Hence another reason. Fair enough. I can respect that. Yeah, this dude's kind of rude. There's only been like 2 big moments where I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, just shut your mouth and say nothing, man. Like, it's whatever. Your style's gotten so refined, Jacob. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Oh well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. She just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Ha ha ha. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Great dialogue right there. It's really good. I really like that. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Oh. Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, feathered, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. That almost made me cry. I'm gonna be completely honest, that almost made me cry. That's beautiful. It has me choked up. God. Yeah, this is some good poetry. Whoever wrote these, you're a legend. Seriously, this is fantastic. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. One day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. The hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Oh, thanks, Rebex. I didn't realize you didn't follow. We've just been chilling all day talking. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Yes, 6.25%. It's slow growth. I've been streaming now for like maybe 10 days, 11 days. If I get like a follower or two every day though, that's golden. Like, that means within a month I'll be an affiliate. So, I appreciate you a lot. And also like, I mean, you're one of the homies at this point. We've hung out basically all day. Okay, so here, back to the poem. This is a great poem, by the way. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. Can I have a sword to stab him? Yeah, here, wait. Actually, I don't know if I can, like, show stuff like that on stream. I just thought about it. I earned it because of how cool I am. You did. For sure. I have, like, a pocket knife. It's, like, really long and kind of scary looking. I was gonna be like, yo. Here you go. Here you go, dog. Go take care of it. Go take care of him. That focus. There we go. Okay. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. With the breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Moment. Mod a lot. Mod. Oh, being a mod? I mean, if you want. Like, how often are you available? Because I stream every day. If you're just gonna come hang out, like, every day with me, I'll make you a mod. That's cool. I have no problem doing that. So as far as, like, rules go, I only have one, and it's just, like, everybody needs to be nice to each other. That's it. Yeah, if you can show up, like 75% of the time I stream. But yeah, I mean, I'll make you a mod, I don't even care. You seem like a reasonable person. And you didn't pick, Short Angry Girl as your #1 favorite. 4 channels from just asking. Yeah, dude, especially like small channels like this one. Like, I'd have no problem doing that. Like, the only mod I have so far is, like a childhood friend who, like, gets on and watches me stream sometimes. Monica, you know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. I agree with that. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? That's 10 out of 10 dialogue to me. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. I could have just been sitting here chilling with you without no mention of much for the past 4 hours to trick you into banning one viewer. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, that is the long con. If you pull that off, you kind of deserve it, to be honest, but at this point I really can't afford anybody being banned at all, especially if they follow the channel. Like, I kind of need every follow I can get. We're trying to get to 50. So... yeah, if you pull that off, though, I would just be like, you deserve it, but I can't cost a follow right now, really. I'm trying so hard to make that number go up. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Maybe I would. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. We should do test run. Yeah, just don't ban anyone unless they come in and say a horrible word or a slur or something. Here. Can I do that on my phone? Yeah. There you go. Done. Yeah, like I said though, just make sure everyone's nice to each other, and and no slurs, nothing like that, no hate speech. Yeah, just be decent people. That's really my only rule. If somebody comes in advertising something as well, that's like an immediate ban, because they're not going to follow the channel. If someone's like, yo, you can buy followers, just ban them. I've been doing that for a while. Mod view. I'm cool now. There you go. It's encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Who? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing. Something terrible is about to happen. That line is foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. It just piqued my anxiety. Somebody's gonna die. Oh, Yuri's like the angel of death. She's like bringing such bad and like... She's like, this class will be the death of me. Foreshadowing something terrible is gonna happen. God damn it, somebody's gonna die. If it's Yuri, I'm gonna cry. It's not Yuri, god damn it. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Now I'm gonna stay under the radar for the next 5 years just to ban a random viewer. And then when they appeal to you, you need to just be like, look, I waited for 5 years to ban you, kid. Don't ever come back here again. Just that one guy. That's so funny. Oh god. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Just some random guy? Yeah, exactly. That'd be so funny. Oh, that's too good. She went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway... She just skips that. She just doesn't respond to me. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Also, Monika's facing the camera directly. Yeah, that's a good point. There's been something, like, making me uncomfortable about her. Through, like, not just her poetry, but, like, throughout the game, she's had, like, weird little lines of dialogue that made me kind of uncomfortable. And now that you mention it, like, Yuri is, like, looking almost like... Here, I'm gonna use my webcam as a perfect example. She's looking, like, there. Like, not directly into it, but, like, this way. Her body's kind of, like, doing this, right? So, Natsuki pose always just being, like, very uncanny. It's really uncomfortable. I kind of picked up on that, I just didn't notice that that was literally what she's doing, staring straight into, like, the main character's eyes. Even when she does, like, a different pose, when she, like, her hair is flowing, and she turns and she's, like, looking, it's like she's still looking in directly that same angle, like, straight into the camera lens. It's bizarre. It's a little weird. Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Wait, do I see a camera in her eyes? I used to have a way to zoom in on my computer, like I could just like pinch zoom on everything. I can't do it anymore though. No, they have the same kind of eyes. If you look in Yuri's eyes, right, she has like a purple accent right where the tip of my cursor is. You may not be able to see it on stream. But Monica has like a green accent and she has green eyes and Yuri has purple eyes. Their eyes look normal. It's just like the way Monica's like looking is bizarre, I think. I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, yeah, that would have been crazy if there was like a camera in her eye. That would have made me scared. Thought she's a cyborg or something. Guys. This is that pose I was talking about. She's still looking, like, directly into the camera, even when she moves. That's weird. I don't know. Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. I'm the most talented person here, you know? Because of that pose. She probably does, like... all the time? That looks exhausting. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Is it? Stream's going messed up? Let me monitor. Oh, that's so frustrating.